Greetings everyone. Today I'd like to introduce you to Tango Admin Panel, which is based on Zen Framework 2, and it depends on PHP as you might guess and SQLite. It is also that easy to modify and adapt it to your own needs. The idea behind is that you only install this panel on your laptop and you can manage all your servers from one place. So it will have SSH connectivity to your other servers. You will be able to change them from here, and all the configuration will be saved in user database. It will have two databases, one for the system and one for the user. The system database will be updated quite frequently, I imagine, and the user database will not change. So, as I mentioned before, it's that easy to modify it to your own needs. So let's have a look what we can do. Let's create a new controller called demo. So we just copy the template into the system. Before we copy, I'd like to click on the system and to show you that these buttons represent the controller names that reside inside the system directory. So we copy paste the template controller and rename it to demo. Here we have a demo controller. Just rename the controller now. Click on the system, and as you can see, we have new button called demo. So this is how easy it is to add new functionality. Of course, there is nothing else here because we did not create any methods. So let's create a new method. What shall we call it? Public function. Let's say ls action. So we're going to run a command that lists the home directory content. Home. Then we're going to render it. We save it. We click again on demo and we see a new button appear. Let's click on this button. And we see the content of my home directory. If we want to allow the user to change the command before running it, let's copy this and create another one. Let's say lss, and this is going to be the command that we want to run. And we just say that we want to place it in a box. We click on demo and we have another button, LSS. Once we click it, we have the command in the box that we can modify and click run. So this is how easy it is to add new functionality. Then we have environment where we'll be able to change different variables. Of course, these are not done yet. Groups, if we want to add another group, if we want to add user to another group. Then we have groups by name. Everything is in an array, so you can just take the data and do whatever you wish. We have software. We can do software update. And you can see everything is happening in real time. Here below we have a command line. We can also run commands. Let's say ping Google. And here it goes. We can do 8 times. So as you can see, these are very easily modifiable things. For example, I created systemd controller. I can list the services, active, inactive, enable, disabled. I can see the message. I can change the parameters. And it's a very simple controller. I will show you in a second. There we go. Well, this is just for decoration, so we have color output, but they should probably be moved somewhere else. But for now it's here. Okay, let's have a look at the services. So here also are the controller names, but most of them are not implemented yet. So for example, if we click on OpenSSH, it gives us the version installed. We can check log of OpenSSH. We will be able to click buttons and change the configuration, and it will also have advanced button where it says it will have advanced button where you can edit the whole file by hand if you wish. If we have a service that is not installed, it will offer you to install it. So for the moment I have quite a few installed. Oh, here's the one that we don't have. So if we click on install, it will go fetch and install the service. Next time we click on it, it will show the version installed. The same goes for the servers and other things, other parts inside the system. So, like for example, if we click on storage, we have hardware. We can list the hard disk drives inside the system in various ways and formats. We can check the temperature. And once again, if the temperature program is not installed, we will be offered to install it. So let's demo it. Right, I don't have privileges, so I need to add. Here we go. So we remove the program. We click on temperature again, and it offers us to install the program. Once we install the program, we click on temperature again, and here we have 33, 31, 29, 32. Also, we will be able to mount various file systems, partition disks, manage ZFS file system. At the moment I have only one pool, which is Tank. You will be able, there is some drop down boxes missing and configuration missing, but you will be able to change things and save it. Then we have servers like Apache. We can list all the modules installed. We will be able to switch on and switch off module one by one, and also adjust the configuration if exists. So here will be the config of the module available, if it's available. Then we'll have a hosts, which will have a nice user interface where you can configure your hosts. Here we have the service status. We can start, stop, enable, disable the service. Here we'll have only Apache logs, so we can check access log. Excuse me. And we can check error log. It's all nice and color coded. PHP info, PHP config, where you can change the whole config file by hand, and there's going to be a nice user interface where you can click the boxes, check boxes, and change everything. We can also list the modules enabled for PHP. Then we're going to have a Tango commander, which looks similar to Norton commander or Midnight commander or Total commander or any other commander that looks like this. You will be able to copy files between different hosts, and all the information about the host will go to your user database, which will never be updated with the program updates. Then of course we have system, we have software. You can update software, you can change the command that you want to run. Then you can search for packages, you can update packages database before searching it. Then you can select the ones you want add to the queue. Then once you select all the packages you want, you can go to the queue and install them all in one go. Also, as I mentioned before, it's very easy to configure things. You can just add your own controllers and display whatever you want or do actions that you want. Then we have all the logs here. We can choose any log to display. Even if the log is compressed, zipped, or whatever, it will unpack and it will display the content of the log file to you. And so that's pretty much all for now, and thank you for watching.